Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly Ferguson. I serve as the youth pastor at our Ironton campus. Thank you for joining us for these 21 days of prayer and fasting. Today, I'm going to be reading from Psalm 11. It says, "In the Lord I take refuge. How then can you say to me, 'Flee like a bird to your mountain'? For look, the wicked bend their bows. They set their arrows against the strings to shoot from the shadows at the upright in heart. When the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He observes everyone on earth. His eyes examine them. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. On the wicked he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot. For the Lord is righteous. He loves justice. The upright will see his face." So as you may or may not know about David, he faced many struggles and challenges in his life. When he was a shepherd boy, he even faced against lions and bears. And then he faced against a giant. And then later when he became king, he had enemies from not only other nations, but people within his own nation, his own king, and eventually even his own family challenged and faced him. So there were many times in his life where he was cornered in and he was being attacked from all sides. And so when he writes this, we can tell that he's going through a time where all his enemies are coming at him. But what stands David apart from other people is his faith in the Lord's character. He knew time and again that the Lord was on his side. He had helped him defeat animals, giants, other kings, other nations, and he was victorious every single time. So David knew God's character, and he knew that God loves justice. He brings up the righteous and destroys wickedness. So when he was tempted in this psalm to give up and to give in, he moved forward. He chose faith over fear. So when we are faced on all sides and the enemy is attacking us from all different directions, we are also faced with the same temptation to give in. But we move forward because we choose faith over fear. We can rely on God's character. However he helped us in the past, he will continue to help us move forward in the future. We know in this psalm that it says that God loves justice, so he will continue to help the righteous. So if we seek his face, if we seek his character, if we go after who God is and rely on him, we are promised that we will get to see his face. As David said, the battle is the Lord's. We don't have to rely on our own strength. David certainly didn't have his own strength. He relied on the Lord. So we can move forward in the faith and confidence that God will fight our battles for us and that we will eventually get to see his face one day. So friends, thank you for joining us. We encourage you that as you pray today, that you bring to God whatever you are tempted to fear and choose faith instead. Talk to God about what you're going to choose faith over fear. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining us here today. Every morning at 6 a.m., you can join us again for another devotional from somebody else. It'll be a great way to start your day. And as you continue to fast, we want to hear from you, so you can put comments in the chats on each area of where you're watching and how you're joining in, so we can stay connected. We look forward to seeing you on the weekends at church. And we also want you to know every Saturday during this season, we are going to meet at 9 a.m. on each campus. And so as you are going through 21 days, check with your campus and each location so that we can come together and pray for all that God has, for what he's going to do as we move forward.